Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Tabol Brewing, T-A-B-O-L, Tabol Brewing. And these guys are out of Richmond, Virginia. I don't recall having anything from these guys, so I think this is the first time I've had anything from them, and that's a 3-hour drive from here to there. So again, another Virginia beer here, and this is 8.1% alcohol by volume, and on the bottom it says it was canned on 3/04/22, so March 4th. So it's getting it to its end, March, April, May, June, so this month, and we're past the 4th, so this is the prime month. After this month, it's past its prime, in my opinion. So this would be honestly, in my opinion, this would be tastier the first 30 days from it was canned, and then it starts degrading. But don't know if you could take one to come off the line today and one that was 3 months old. Could you tell the difference? Maybe, maybe not. Some people probably could, some probably not. So I mean, it all depends. But anyway, I personally think that my palate could detect one that was a day old as opposed to one that was 3 months old, and opposed to one that was 6 months old and a year old. I definitely believe my palate could taste the difference in them. I mean, I would probably take that bet. But anyway, is what it is here, guys. So let's get on with it. I picked up what I could find that had a damn date on it when I was there. I had to put a bunch of it back on the shelf because it didn't have a date on it. That's what it is. Anyway, again, it says double IPA, conditioned on toasted coconut. The pictures here on Untappd, it looks pretty good. So I think we've gone through everything. Let me look here on my list. And for Tabol Brewing, let's see what I paid for this. And the name of this beer is As Big As Your Head. As big as your head. That's what she said. Anyway, Tabol, we paid $5.29 for this beer. So, 16 ouncer with a stick-on label. Into the glass we go. Fairly hazy coming out, guys. It's not, I mean, it looks kind of milky here, but a lot of those pictures are deceiving a lot of time, depending on their lighting and all that kind of stuff. So, a lot of cell phone pictures, if you know what I mean. But it seems to be decently carbonated, guys. So, I'm not going to be able to get a whole lot in here. That's probably going to about to do it right now. But anyway, decently carbonated. Look, maybe just a tad heavy on the card because I didn't overly aggressive pour that, and that's a good 2-finger. So that's a little too much on the head there. So definitely carbonated. And I have found that new breweries, young breweries, or whatever, sometimes you'll have that. And I've had them a lot much worse than that, where they spewed all over the damn place. So slightly, and it didn't come spewing out. So guys, it's just slightly effervescent pouring in. So but that being said, I mean, a decent looking beer. To the nose we go. A very unique aroma. I don't know what I'm smelling here, guys. It's conditioned on toasted coconut. So is that what I'm getting? It's definitely a different aroma, and I know what coconut smells like and tastes like. Citrusy. And I guess that's the coconut. I mean, maybe a hint of some pine. I am not getting huge coconut on the nose, guys. Let's dive in. Cheers. This is a little different there. And the coconut is not what I'm picking up on, so it's decent. It's different. It's decent, but it's not what I was expecting. I am not getting all that coconut like that. I mean, it's if that's the coconut that I'm tasting, it's a green coconut. I might. This is not working for me, guys. I mean, and the head is dissipated pretty much so, but I want to make sure I get the other quarter can in there, so I'm going to try to sip this in there instead of pouring it down like I usually do. Now, I think I feel pretty comfortable doing it down the center. Good thing, huh? A lot of foam in there. Anyway, that's what we got there, guys. I am not blown away by this. I was expecting something completely different than what I'm tasting here. And I'm used to having coconut in some darker beers, stouts and porters and stuff. So I don't know how well coconut is gonna work unless you're just really hammer timing it with the coconut, and I don't know. So let's go sip on it before I mealy mouth it anymore, and see what I think about it at the end. Alright guys, I'm back. Got a little left here. A little bit of lacing from that big monster head. Guys, it's a tasty beer, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's world class or outstanding, but I'm on the fence between a B plus and an A minus. It does have the ABV. It does have the date on the bottom of it. Alcohol's well hidden. It's got a very unique taste. I don't want to call it a twang, but it's something a little twang tart-esque to it. So, I mean, to be honest, I mean, I could go either way. I mean, it is a tasty beer, but it's not something that I'd want to drink every day. So, I mean, that's probably why I'm going to be a little critical on this one. Probably true. It's just, to me, I don't know if it's the hot bitterness, the bite, or the twang, or what, but it's not as smooth and easy drinking as it could be to me. But that's just my opinion. I'm not a head brewer anywhere, but like I said, it was decent. I enjoyed it, but it probably wouldn't be something I would seek out again. But you know, I'm gonna give it 88, guys. That's where I'm gonna put it. Beer Advocate doesn't even have it listed. They have the brewery, but they don't have this beer. So a new release from these guys. And when I say a new release, it was put in the can in March of 4th. So technically, not a new release. But again, depending on distribution, how big the brewery is, and all that kind of stuff has to do with that too. You got to realize that, because when I go over to Untappd, only 126 people have commented on this beer, and it was released in March. So sounds like a pretty small footprint to me. So with that being said, but you know, it's Richmond and I'm Roanoke, Salem here. So I mean, it's a 3 hour, so I can understand why they're here. But I would be very surprised if the market was any broader than that 3 hour footprint. But anyway, I'm not sure. But anyway, again, it's still a B plus beer to me, 88. So they have it at 4.03. So that's their A minus. So like I said, I'm a little below that. I liked it, but I'm not into the A minus category yet with it. So with that being said, if you've had as big as your head, let me know what you think. From Tabol Brewing out of Richmond, Virginia. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.